You as a gamer should start to lose weight. And whether you like it or not, our hobby is one of the worst hobbies out there. That's because it's very unhealthy. You sit around the whole day. You do nothing but staring into a monitor and play. Compared with other hobbies where you work out, do some sort of activity, gaming is just not that good. I personally love gaming though, and I still do it to this day, just not in the extent how I did it when I was younger. And even if I would play as long as I used to play, it wouldn't be that bad, because nowadays I have hobbies that work against the negative side effects of gaming. And what are these negative side effects besides being unhealthy because you sit around all day? Back in the days when I used to play video games all day and it was the only thing I did, I was very unhappy. Not while I was playing, but after I stopped playing. I felt like I wasted my time. When I played with my friends, I had a lot of fun. But the second I went offline, I felt like I wasted my whole day. And to be honest, I basically did. Well, it brought me joy, but it was just cheap dopamine. Dopamine should be something that you have to earn. And when you play video games, your brain basically explodes with dopamine. As you might guess, this is not natural. Originally, dopamine is a reward for your brain because it did something that helped you to stay alive. For our ancestors, these were basic things like eating food, having sex, or killing an animal you hunted. Dopamine was very rare. Nowadays, you get dopamine from everything, whether it is from social media, gaming, or porn. Therefore, your brain is completely bombarded with dopamine and builds up a resistance. This is the reason why you feel unhappy when you stop playing video games and go offline. This cheap dopamine is also the reason why so many gamers are introverts. Your brain literally knows it can get dopamine just by gaming, being alone. It just takes so little effort compared to meeting and doing something in the real life. Therefore, there is this trend of gamers being introverts. And this trend is also stigma, because the first thing that comes to people's mind when they think about us gamers is an unhealthy person that's fat and unhygienic, that does nothing besides gaming the whole day in a dark room. And for most gamers, it is that way. And today I want to invite you to help and change the stigma, so you can tell people that you're a gamer without them thinking you're a loser. The hobby that I'm about to tell you is a hobby that cancels all the side effects I just told you before. And it's going to the gym. Now hear me out now. If you go to the gym, you work against all the negative side effects of gaming. If you go to the gym at least 3 times a week, you get way healthier because you get some activity into your life. Besides sitting all day, can build muscle, which are essential for you so you can thrive, so you can be healthy, athletic. And even if you don't want all of these things, if you have muscle, you probably will live longer. And also when you start to build muscle and lose weight, your appearance will change. You will look way better, especially when you start to lose weight in your face. Then your appearance will change drastically to the better. And this also when you get more confident. This because we as gamers used to play our whole life. We didn't spend as much time with other people as normal people would do. Therefore, we are a little bit insecure. But when you build muscle, when you lose weight, your confidence will go up drastically. And therefore the change to being an extrovert or a natural is way easier. Because if you are an introvert, you have to step outside your comfort zone to meet new people, to get into a relationship, to talk to people. And when you're confident doing these things, it's just way easier. And when you're in shape and still game as I do, you help to change the stigma. And suddenly when you talk to people and tell them that you're a gamer, they wonder because their image of a gamer doesn't match with your image. And this will eventually change the perspective on gamers for us all. And the best thing about going to the gym as a gamer is that you finally can set yourself real goals. This is where I made my first goals. For example, achieving a six-pack, getting a better bench, getting a better deadlift, or getting a better squat. It all started in the gym. Therefore, I think going to the gym, losing weight and building muscle is the best hobby you can have. It's so good that it can even neutralize the bad side effects of gaming. That's it. If you want to learn more about losing weight, I made a video in which I show you how you can get lean as fast as possible. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.